Hi, Scorpio. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good day. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Let's see what God in the universe has for you. Dear God, hi, boo boo. How you doing? I love you so much. Thank you for allowing me to bring these messages to any and everybody, not just Scorpio. But if you don't mind, God, could you please bless Scorpio with a clear and concise message about whatever situation they're going through. I love you, big guy. Thank you so much. All right, Scorpio, here we go. Here we go. Three of Pentacles. What's the next Mercury Retrograde? August 4th through the 27th, I think. Brace yourselves. All right. Power and control. Emperor is my God card. Ooh, 5 of Swords. Ooh, 10 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. 6 of Cups. This feels like a game of Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of 4 of Wands. Okay. Okay. Hierophant. Ooh, child, that's my going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. I know I can't sing, darling, and I wasn't trying to. All right, so 3 of Pentacles is group, team, environment, right? Tribe. We're coming together to work together. Emperor is power control. 5 of Swords is Five of Swords is abandonment, right? Giving up, walking away. 10 of Swords is depletion, over-sacrificing, overextending. 6 of Pentacles is breadcrumbing. 5 of Wands, 2 5s here. Conflict. 6 of Cups is love. What was I going to say? Puppy love. Unconditional love. 4 of Wands is achievement, and Hierophant is spiritual advice. Okay, so the reading, I just read it backwards, and it just kind of feels like if somebody doesn't do their part, right, if there's not true reciprocity in a situation, it's going to cause somebody to want to leave, right? I do feel like if they leave, they would come back, right? But I feel like in some sort of group dynamic, you could have someone or something like a process that's too rigid, too controlling, too, closed. And I just kind of feel like someone feel like they're not being compensated, right? Whether it's compensated or loved or acknowledged or validated, whatever it is, it just kind of feels like someone feels like they're being taken for granted, taken advantage of, not getting a return on their investment. So it's almost like if this thing is going to come back together, there has to be equal give and take, right? I have 1 3, 1 4, 2 5s, 2 6s, and a 10. So long story short, in order for something to work, everyone has to do their part. Scorpio, baby, darling, honey, I love you. I would just say, right? I would just say lovingly, check yourself before you wreck yourself. No. See, that's what gets me going is the musical references. But I would just say to you, Scorpio, kind of just check and make sure you're not the one who's being overly controlling in some sort of group dynamic. Okay? Yeah, angels just said barking orders. Someone is being really, managerial, right? That's a corporate way of saying controlling. Your management skills are exceptionally, profound, right? King of Cups. I feel like you want this to work. There it is. Whoop, that it. All right. So you got two kings sitting with the emperor, and over here you have the Hierophant, also sitting on some sort of throne-like chair. Oh, holy matrimony. Okay, that's what I heard. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Page of Wands. So somebody's thoughts were triggered. King of Swords, Queen of Swords, an honest conversation. Fear of competition. Fear that the foundation is shaky, rocky is what I'm hearing. Ooh, child. Okay. Angels just said somebody doesn't come home or somebody didn't come home. Uh-oh. Okay. Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles is almost like universal advice, right? The universe throwing you a bone, the universe giving you an opportunity. And typically if the universe is giving you an opportunity, I'm looking for justice, seeing if it's here. I was just going to say, usually if the universe is giving you an opportunity, it's to help bring things back into balance, justice, karmic balance. And by the way, the reason why I mentioned the Mercury retrograde, I don't know if subconsciously I felt like I was going to have issues with communicating this information today. So let's see. I feel like, Scorpio, you either want to work something out or somebody wants to work with you. I feel like somebody is hard-headed. Just the heart, just cinder block, just cement, just granite, just the toughest stone, hard-headed. Angels are also saying too, for many of you, if like myself, y'all don't really do good with authority, right? You don't want nobody telling you shit what to do. Even if it's your supervisor, your manager, your boss, you don't want nobody telling you what the fuck to do. I already know what to do, Earl. Right? Like, you know what I mean? And I kind of feel like, it feels like somebody is this big dog. Somebody is coming in, kind of waving around their power and authority. And I kind of feel like, Scorpio, it's going to rub you the wrong way. You're going to leave a situation. They're going to probably throw some coins your way to bring you back. Okay. So the Five of Swords is my get the hell out of Dodge. Five of Swords for me is also ghosting. It's like, yeah, this is not going to work. I'm out. And I kind of feel like for many of you, the reason why you do kind of want to jump ship, you're stressed out. I feel like somebody doesn't know how to fucking talk to you. So, my Page of Wands is like an excitable messenger. Now, when you think about excitement and anxiety, I've said this before, there's a really paper thin line between anxiety and excitement, right? If it's positive communication, ooh, I'm excited. But if it is trivial, and I did get that word from angels, trivial communication, now I'm anxious, right? So I kind of feel like for a lot of you, the determining factor in this particular reading is how did you take something someone said to you? Did you take it as a positive? Did you take it as a negative? Because however you took it it has everything to do with this current state that you may be in or the current state you were in. Six of Pentacles and a Queen of Swords, you didn't take it well, right? I kind of feel like, you know, those bosses, leaders, right? Who they say a good leader is not somebody who just directs, hey, go there, do this, blah, 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 right? To me, a good leader is somebody who will roll up their hands with you and help you, assist you. Oh, Tom, you know, I don't have enough resources in this area. Tom is like, I'm on it here, boom, right? To me, that's a good leader, somebody who fully 1,000,000% supports you. I don't feel like that's who you're dealing with. I feel like you're dealing with somebody who likes to be a leader and wears a leader badge and a crown and sits on the throne and just barks out orders from their throne. And that shit is rubbing you the wrong way. Now, angels just said, apply this to whatever situation. It could be a family dynamic, right? You have an older, younger sibling who all the time thinks that they're just going to tell everybody what to do because they may be a little bit more successful. It could be your job. It could be a lover. It could be a family member. It could be anybody who kind of feels, okay, so Angel said they kind of feel, it's probably because they feel insecure and they're just, you know, kind of abusing their power, kind of, sort of. Or somebody who grew up with a myriad of issues and now all of a sudden some dumbass gave them a title, so now they think they're Zeus. I don't know whose reading this is, but it's okay. So I feel like this cluster here is almost like something they're going to say to you, and it's going to rub you the wrong way. It's going to rub you the wrong way. Now, for some of you, you can't quit your job. You can't leave. You can't walk away. You could feel like you're in a bind, right? And that is also, too, going to be a part of the problem, because since you can't walk away from your job, you can't give this person the sting of business. You see what I mean? All right, don't be like me, Scorpio. But what I used to do in these situations where I really needed the job, I would call in sick the next day or the next 2 days. I ain't give a fuck. I'm like, okay, Lynn, you gonna piss me the fuck off? Fuck you, I ain't coming in tomorrow. And some of y'all who don't like the cursing, it's okay, darling. I'm so sorry. It was great to have you. Click off the video now because it's not gonna stop. All right. So, yeah, like 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, you're stressed out because it feels like you have to stay in whatever this position is, maybe to get the golden coin. I don't know, right? But I feel like there has to be a conversation here. Anytime I see the King of Swords, Queen of Swords, I'm like, oh shit, here goes a deep conversation between two royals, right? And to me also too, an effective leader is not my leader. He or she, them, they are my partners. We need each other, okay? You can tell me what to do and give me the work to do, but bitch, the success of this work depends on how you hand that damn work off to me, right? Because I can either fuck it up or I can fuck it up, right? All right. So I kind of feel like there's a power dynamic here that at least right now is not going too well. I feel like for a lot of you, you're trying to figure out how to keep the coins but get rid of the authority figure. And I used to do that all the time at work. If I didn't want, if I didn't like a director, VP, whomever, I would just ask God or the universe, the Hierophant, praying about it. I would just ask them to remove them, right? Like, oh, could you let Lynn get a new promotion, somewhere in Alaska and she loves it, right? Like, I would move them the fuck out of the way. And I had a pretty high success rate. There was this one lady I worked for, and she was just incredibly, either she was untrusting or insecure about her job because she wouldn't make decisions on her own. She made decisions by committee. She would gather all of her managers together and she would have her managers make the decision. And for my very aggressive style, oh, that was the most annoying thing on the planet. I'm like, yo, you're a VP, you're a director. I think she was a director. I'm like, why the fuck do you need your managers to make the decision for you? Come on, Lynn, just make the fucking decision. You know what I mean? Like, she would never make a decision until she weighed and balanced and analyzed. I don't know. To me, that just kind of, in that role, it makes you highly ineffective. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Anyway, Angels just also said to me too, for some of you, you could get caught up in a battle between two people. Ooh. Because you're sitting here, Scorpio, with the King of Cups, right? You're sitting here like, nah, I'm good. I mean, no, Lynn. Yeah, I know Lynn can be, a bit annoying, but I ain't got no problem with Lynn. You know what I mean? For some of you, you're not affected directly. For some of you, you could be by a bystander in whatever this situation is. Because I do have the Three of Pentacles. Not only do I have the Three of Pentacles, I got two kings and a queen. Okay, and the Emperor, right? So this is your VP. Here are all the directors. You're one director or one person. Two other people, don't like each other. They're going at each other's throat. There's some sort of power dynamic, maybe because she or he is a feminine, she or he is a masculine, and they say some snide, shady fucking comments. And I kind of feel here, somebody's fed the fuck up. Okay? Five of Wands with the Devil, baby. That's not a combination you want. Angel said the only worst combination is a devil in the tower. But I do kind of feel like, to an extent, this Five of Wands could be, filling in for the tower as well, because the Five of Wands is stress, strife, controversy, right? The bumping of the heads, the tugging of the war. That makes no sense. The tugging of the war. And I feel like Six of Cups and four of Swords. Four of Swords represents a truce. It's like, listen, you go to your corner, Lynn. I'll go to my corner, Earl. And, we got to figure this out. We got to work this out. Now, at the end of the day, I feel like there is the power dynamic could have to do with money or salary, right? One person could be pissed because their project didn't get enough money. The other person could be pissed because they're not paid as much as the divine feminine, right? You and your husband, you and your wife, you and your mom, you and your best friend, you and your sister, cousin, whomever it is. It's almost like, it kind of feels like there could be this secret resentment because some things, again, are out of balance. Right? The Six of Pentacles represents the haves and the have-nots. Okay? So somebody could feel like the haves are being cold-hearted bitches and not doing right by the have-nots. Ooh. Now, Angel said, listen, apply that to a love situation, right? You could have one person who is more of a doer in the relationship. They keep the house clean. They change the oil in your car. They pick up the kids. They take, right? They're the one who actually shows action in the relationship. But then there's one who may show more affection in the relationship. Angels just said that philosophical question of what's heavier, a bag of feathers or a bag of rocks? Excuse me, a pound of feathers or a pound of rocks? The answer is neither, because they're both pounds, right? So statistically, I guess that neither, because they're both 16 ounces, right? But when lifting them up realistically, one would assume, oh, the bag of rocks, because they're heavier. Okay. So, yeah, I know. Angel said, yeah, but the 16 ounces of rocks could be only 3 rocks. However, the 16 ounce of feathers could be like 48 feathers. I know, I get it. But I did, again, I think the reason why angels are being so detailed here, they just said because there's no compromise. Right? So the 16 ounces of feathers, 16 ounces of rocks. Let's agree to disagree. Right? Right now, with the 5 of Wands, I feel you guys could be approaching that point of, you know what? You have your opinion, I have mine. Let's agree to disagree. Okay? By the way, I kind of feel like that's the only thing that's going to resolve this issue. Right? Let's agree to disagree. Now, here's why. Because again, I have the Queen of Swords, King of Swords facing. And again, I just kind of feel like, Scorpio, for you could be playing counselor. You could be playing the innocent bystander. You could be playing the mediator, right? The third party who says, okay, I mean, Earl, yeah, he's like this, but I ain't got a problem with, right? It's almost like everybody else hates Lynn and Earl, but Scorpio, you ain't got a problem with either one of them. Again, remember, there are multiple storylines going on here. 8 of Wands. It's crazy because I was sitting here looking at all these cards, right? I don't have any 2s. I have 3. I have 3 4s, right? 1, 2. I thought I had 3 4s. Maybe only 2 4s. Okay, so I have 2 4s. I have 3 5s. No, I only have 2 5s. Okay, you know what? My math is off. No, 6s, have 7 of Swords. I don't have any 8s. I have the 9 and the 10. And I said to myself, oh, hey, I don't have any 8s. And here's the 8 of Wands. So that just kind of says to me that something is getting really heated. Something is progressing. Well, goddamn, we ain't need his ass. The King of Wands. So now I have 3 kings and 1 queen. 3 kings with the Emperor and the Hierophant. That's a lot of masculine energy. Hey, Scorpio boo boo. See what I'm saying? Something is coming to a head. Someone is getting fed the fuck up. Trigger. Queen on queen. Ooh, child. Keep going, girl. 7 of Pentacles, waiting, planning, plotting. Magician, trying to manifest something to come back. And 8 of Pentacles, thank you, another 8, is kind of getting down to the nitty gritty and focusing on what's important. 8 of Cups, third 8 on the table. 8 of Cups is coming out of your emotions, dark night of the soul, walking away, moving away from something that you have invested heavily into. Okay. So what's the end story? I would say to you, Scorpio, because we're approaching, if not already in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde, and I don't know for y'all, but for me, any Mercury retrograde that falls in August is the worst period of the year. For me personally, again, I don't know if you guys feel the same about August Mercury retrogrades, but the advice here is to wait and see. And I know that sounds crazy. And remember something, wait doesn't mean sit down. Wait just means, hey, I'm not going to make a decision. I'm going to go on with my life and do life. But I'm going to, whatever this decision is, I'm not going to stick a fork in it yet, signifying that it's done. right? Your transformational, endings, beginnings, Scorpio. So it kind of feels like something is in progress. And right now, at least it's presenting like a problem. And I kind of feel like because that Mercury retrograde, we're in that shadow period, Mercury retrogrades cause messed up communication. Okay. So it kind of feels like you want to kind of wait and see if this situation is really a problem, or wait and see if, because we're in the shadow period of the Mercury retrograde, if it's just the Mercury retrograde. Okay. I personally, intuitively, meaning what I'm feeling, this is a problem because of the Mercury retrograde. Okay. So be careful of the decisions you make, the actions you take, the conclusions you jump to. Angels are saying, hell, even your analysis. Because right now, it's almost like we're in a very dyslexic phase of the universe, especially as material beings. Now, as I was saying, dyslexic phase, my angel said that's why it's important to use your intuition. Dial into that universal energy that lives inside of you. Because, baby, no Mercury, no Jupiter, no Mars, no Venus, hell, not even Earth. Their magnetism, they can't affect your intuition. Okay? So, Scorpio, huge message here in the end. Okay? Pause. I'm not going to say that. The angels are saying pause like claws. No. Pause. Because Queen of Swords twice, King of Swords, King of Cups, King of Wands, Page of Wands twice, right? Those messages, just kind of pause to make sure you're not taking something the wrong way. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, Moonology, come on out here. Come on out here and give Scorpio a final message. You got Scorpio out here twice with the Tower and the King of Cups. You have the Magician here, the Abracadabra. You have the Eight of Pentacles, as in do your due diligence. Make sure you are going over things over and over. You are asking questions. You are not making assumptions. You are clarifying your tails off. Yeah, this is going to sound crazy, right? Because the Seven of Swords is my self-sabotage card as well, with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So, yeah, Scorpio, I feel like whether this is you who are having issues with someone, or you are a bystander of someone having issues with someone else, I feel like clarity is key. But that Eight of Pentacles is pay attention to the details. Read the fine print. There's another message here saying be careful of fucking scammers. Child. Try not to get triggered. Calming myself down. Right? Don't click on shit. If somebody calls you, hey, your package hasn't been delivered, call us. No. Y'all know, like I know, Amazon will send a message in the app. They'll send you an email, right? Post office, hey, we have a package for you. Come on down to our, satellite station at this. No. Scorpio, baby. Be careful of miscommunication and misinformation. Be careful of miscommunication and misinformation. Could this be scamming related to your money? I don't know. I would say, yeah. I mean, I got some pretty significant pentacles on the table. So, oh, hey, your check didn't clear. Click this link to see. I ain't clicking shit. Release control. Early message. Somebody's being too controlling. Oh, can't make this up. Eight of Pentacles, attend to the details. Okay, all right. So that just means that, be careful about being too rigid, right? Because I think being too rigid is going to cause you to overlook something, right? In other words, see the bigger picture. In other words, if you just think you know everything, or you think, yeah, I done looked it over, I know what they talking about, I know what they doing, angels are like, yo, just look again. Just look again. I can't make this. Goddamn. Come on out here, Zeus. All right. I love when my angels confirm these messages. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it here. Good luck out there in the Mercury Retrograde. Look, 7 of Cups is right there. Read the fine print. Don't click on shit. Don't call nobody. Don't do shit. Verify, verify, verify. I love you, Scorpio. Bye.